Political action committees, or PACs, are groups that pool money and use it on political campaigns. In Maine, they're required to submit reports outlining donations they receive, as well as what they spend. Failing to comply can sometimes lead to criminal prosecution. Today, one lawmaker was found to be in violation of Maine campaign finance law. Our Donovan Lynch joins us in the newsroom with more. Donovan, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Alex, campaign finance reports are used by the public to better understand just where politicians get their money from. It's meant as a tool of transparency. As such, deadlines for submitting this information is strict, and one Maine lawmaker was found to have missed several filing dates for his PAC over the last few years, sometimes by more than a month. Today, he stood before the State Ethics Commission.
Thank you. Please don't do that again.
A chuckle and a scolding, ending a 14-minute hearing with no punishment for a lawmaker found in violation of the state's campaign finance laws.
With today's proceedings, it's turning into a loophole.
State Representative Richard Campbell is a Republican from Orrington. In 2017, he formed the Political Action Committee, or PAC, building the Maine House. According to the Maine Commission on Governmental Ethics and Election Practices, the PAC has filed 9 campaign finance reports late since 2019. Most recently, the group filed 46 days after a May deadline. Joshua Tardy, the lawyer representing Campbell, says nothing has ever been intentional. But a report from Commission staff says the PAC has a unique history of showing insufficient attention to filing campaign finance reports on time, leading advocates to call for transparency on the issue.
The public deserve to know how much political spending or political funds are in that account.
In Campbell's case, funds haven't entered or left his PAC for years. Because of this, the Ethics Commission's lawyer, Jonathan Bolton, says a fine against Campbell's PAC would work out to $0.
And as I read the statute, I don't believe you can assess a penalty in this circumstance.
But beyond being a violation, campaign finance reports filed this late can also be a crime. The commission, though, didn't recommend the case for prosecution, a tool which political scientist Mark Brewer says is rare, at least on the federal level.
It's there in particularly egregious or extreme examples. It's almost never used. I mean, usually it's a fine.
In a phone call with News Center Maine, Campbell said, quote, "I'm grateful that they reviewed the information and came to the conclusion that they did."
Yeah, and Campbell's lawyer says the PAC plans to replace its treasurer at least this week. He's also promising to bring the PAC back into compliance with Maine election law. Alex?
Donovan Lynch live in the newsroom tonight. Thank you.